Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So lately I've been watching lots of story times. I think they're really fun to watch. So I just thought I would make one for you guys to watch. So today I wanted to tell you about something that happened during my trip in Europe. I was with my mom in Barcelona, and the next day we would be traveling to Paris at around 7:10 p.m. But as you know, flights close their gates a little bit earlier. That one closed their gates at around 6:40 p.m. So everything was set. We had our luggage in our hotel. We had a big suitcase. It was around 40 pounds. She had a backpack and I had a backpack. So we had already packed everything. Everything was in our hotel. And we decided to go out for some lunch. While at lunch, my mom printed out our boarding passes. We headed back to our hotel at around 5 p.m. and we got on the subway. And I had already seen the subway map. There was a station called Airports. I guessed and I hoped it was the freaking airport because it said airport on it. What else could there be at a station named Airport? If any of you guys understand how the system works in Barcelona, please let me know because I really do not get it. So we got in the suitcase, we were on the subway, we were heading towards that station, and my mom decided to check the boarding passes just to check the hour and stuff. It said Paris, London, not Barcelona, Paris, right? Like, we didn't have any printed out tickets. So she had printed out the wrong tickets, so we had no tickets. But we were fine because we could get to the airport and print it out there. So at around 6, we got to the airport station, which was not a freaking airport, okay? It was a train station. So we got there and my mom freaked out. Like, we were already late, okay? Like, she thought we would miss the plane no matter what. So I asked one of the guards at that train station and they told me there was a train leaving in 5 minutes from the platform 10. We bought a ticket and we headed to the platform, but we just really thought things could not get any worse. It said train delayed.
Train delayed.
He had told us it would take around 20 to 25 minutes for the train to get to the airport. We still got on the train. I was like, okay mom, relax, we're gonna make it. And this guy sat in front of us. And my mom was really freaking out. So he said, sorry ma'am, I see you're kind of stressed out. May I know when does your flight leave? My mom said, well, they closed the gates at 6:40. And then he started telling us his story. He was a soldier. He was from Mexico. He was around 30 years old or 35 or something. He was all alone. He had been robbed in Paris. They had stolen 900 euros from him. Fortunately, he still had his passport and his papers. And when he went to the embassy to get some help, they completely ignored him. He somehow was able to get free tickets from Paris to Barcelona, where his plane would leave to Mexico a month from that day. He had to wait a month to go back. No food, no hotel, no nothing. So when he started telling this thing, I just started crying, honestly, because I just thought it was a really sad story. So he started just calming my mom down, telling her Paris is beautiful, and he got really emotional, and so did I. So we finally got to the airport. I ran as fast as I could all the way to the counter with that 40-pound suitcase. I was running really fast, and he got to the counter, and we were like, okay sir, please, we need to print out the tickets because we printed out the wrong tickets. And he was like, I'm sorry ma'am, we can't do anything for you. This flight is already closed and we were already boarding another flight. So I just remember that you could actually download the boarding pass on your phone. I just tried to connect to the airport's internet. My mom eventually just got them to print our ticket. I just grabbed that big suitcase, which you're not supposed to pass through security. I had to go through security with that big ass suitcase. While we were waiting in line for the security thing, I have this habit of checking my phone in my pockets. I left it at the counter. I left my phone in the counter and I just couldn't go back. Or if I did, I would miss the flight. And I know you're like, okay, it's a phone, you can replace it later. And I know I can. I know I can replace it later. And it's not about the money. that much. Like, it was about all the pictures I had in my phone and I hadn't uploaded them in any way. Like, I just had them on my phone. So my mom just saw me freaking out. She just saw me panic. She was like, you know, if you really need to go back, go ahead. And just when I was about to leave the line, the guy from the counter came in like, Miss, this is your phone. I honestly would have hugged him, but I had a flight to get to, so I didn't. Of course not. So we grabbed my phone and just ran with the suitcase and got to security. As you know, those big suitcases should not go through security. So anyways, I just put it on the band and it passed. And the lady was like,
I need you to take your suitcase back, open it up, take your iPad out, zip it up, and put it again on the band.
I was sweating like a pig, and I was in such a hurry because I really needed to get on the plane. And again, they made me go back because they had liquids in it. And she started looking for the liquids inside the suitcase. Finally, she got them out. We ran through the airport to get to the gate. Finally, we got there. And there were still people in line. There were still like 20 people in line. We were really lucky. Finally, the big suitcase, like, they tagged it and they took it under the plane. We got to Paris and it was a wonderful vacation. So guys, I know I haven't uploaded in a long time because I was like traveling, I had to do schoolwork and stuff, even though I just have like 2 videos on my channel and probably there's like 30 people watching this and all from my school. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my story time. See you on my next video.